how many of you saw the advisory that I blasted out on the deployment of wireless smart nodes in Lancaster, California? Good. Okay. I'll just explain what this is. This is the beginnings of a wireless reality for all of us. This city is being wirelessly retrofitted so that literally you can walk out of a building and just say Uber without having a cell phone. And IBM is coming in along with Google and along with Ericsson to set up Lancaster, California as a smart city for the future and for the benefit of future generations. So what they're talking about here, and of course what we know, is these are kill zones. Plain and simple. We do not survive. It's a slow kill, dependent on your immune system, but we don't survive with the kinds of frequencies that are coming down. We just do not. And we have obviously already seen the decline in nature, and many people are dropping with cancer and heart attacks and strokes and other increased anomalies here in this country and elsewhere, and that's not being written up on death certificates. So no one is aware of the enormity of the death spikes as a result of this increased technology. But they're selling this in Lancaster, California, and it is a massive surveillance camera system. And it's by a company called Anycom, small A-N-Y, capital C-O-M-M. And it's to deploy these wireless smart nodes on lights to collect data. And the city of Lancaster has over 20,000 street lights, and there's 4 nodes on every single street light. And they're going to be using this for the city's enhanced benefit of reducing their cost, because they can see everybody in real time all the time, and if there's anything inappropriate, they can immediately attend to it. And there's so much more about that. They talk about that the nodes create a high-speed wireless cellular network as well as video network with up to 4 cameras on each streetlight. Now, I have put a FOIA request into the city of Santa Rosa about the new streetlights that are being deployed in Santa Rosa. Many of you may want to do that in your town. I have yet to receive that because I've just put that request in, and I will certainly let you know via video if this is the type of streetlight that's being deployed upon us, and it likely is, because the utilities are involved in these streetlights, and this is part of a kill grid, a surveillance grid, and also the LED lights are causing blindness and reducing our health and many aspects of that. This tech is a military weapons system disguised as communication networks, and that's how most people are being tricked. And sadly, is our reality, and this is a deployment now happening in Lancaster. Now, who would have imagined this happening in Lancaster? And what was so interesting is where it was in their documents, and this might be an opportunity if those of you are curious to see how many other cities have this type of stealth deployment coming in through agencies that you would not think of in searching or looking at. And luckily I was sent this by somebody who listens to the videos, or I wouldn't have found this. And here's what it says. It says Lancaster, California, and it says Lancaster Criminal Justice Commission agenda. Under the Criminal Justice Commission agenda. That's where this was all laid out, because we are all criminals. We are the enemy, and that is the situation with the bankruptcy of 1933. We're the enemy. That's why we're being literally sprayed upon and poisoned by the food, the water, the air, and increased frequencies. So again, 5G is occurring. I have talked to many people that I met when we were in England about their fight in their local cities against this, and there is no progress. You may hear that some cities are certainly saying that they don't want the 5G. They may say they don't want it because that's trendy, but they can't stop it. They have no authority, even in Europe. And here in the United States, of course, you know that President Trump put forth an executive order back on January 18th of 2018 mandating the expeditious rollout of broadband, aka 5G, across the country to every nook and cranny, all the farmlands, and over tribal lands as well.